Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Reincarnated. And I'm actually here on the World Create screen, because, yeah, this is going to be a challenge run. I have to go over some stuff. So, we're doing hardcore Rimuru mode, because that's what won the poll. The members poll, hardcore did win that as well. I didn't separate that into hardcore and hardcore Rimuru, but hardcore Rimuru did end up winning the public poll by a singular vote, it looks like, as far as I can tell. So here we go, hardcore Rimuru. So the mod pack's different. I did just take the mod pack from the first 121 version. Oh, first 121 playthrough we did and just adjust it. So we now have Tensura Nightmares, we have Tensura Mysticism, we have Tensura well, all the add-ons that were in Beyond Adventures 2 in the last series, all those add-ons are also in. And I forgot to add in Annie's, but I was going to. Um, I think it's fine without that one. Um, let's see, what else did I add in? I had some problems with Ice and Fire, so I had to do some troubleshooting with that, but it's working now. So yeah, just some things are different, but since it's hardcore, I don't need to worry about keep inventory. There are a couple of things I want to go over in here, though. Unique skills cost soul energy, so I do have Tensura Plundering in, which means that if we eat something with gluttony, we can steal unique skills too. So that's going to come and play later. Um, let's see, there's all of the nightmare commands. Food chains as in arrogance. I'm not 100% sure what all of these do. I know arrogance is something to do with the Lucifer ultimate skill, because Tensura Nightmares mostly is just ultimate, so those are cool. I'm just going to turn everything on. Some of these apparently are placeholders from the 119 version and don't actually work anymore. But just turning everything on should still be fine. True Godless, notifications, energy steal. I'm not adjusting most things, just a couple. All of that. And start as Rimuru. Do I turn on Hardcore Race or no? For slimes, the only thing that would mean is we start the game blind. So that would make things a little bit harder. We do start with the ability to learn Magic Sense, though. So basically, we'd be running around blind for like 5 minutes until I manage to master that. So, for hardcore reasons, I feel like I should do it. For actual video making reasons, like it's just gonna be a black screen for like 5 minutes, and then I just like find a safe place to spam the button to just pop away. Like it won't matter much in the meantime, so I think I'm fine. I think that's everything I have to go over. I did do 2 test worlds for this. It both lasted like 2 minutes. So we're probably going to be resetting a bunch. So I'm just going to create the world. I also do have an in-game timer running down here in the bottom left, just because I thought it would be fun to like keep track of how long each run goes. But this is hardcore. Things are not going to be easy. It's like monsters are going to kill us left, right, and center. I actually have to get to a safe place to turn on like physical defenses and all those other goodies. So we're in danger. We are definitely in danger. We could spawn right in the middle of a dungeon and just instantly die. That did happen in one of the test worlds. Looks like we got relatively lucky here. Oh, and hey, look, it looks like I saw that in one of my test worlds where I had this Spirit Trees Blessing thing. So we did get something good here. So let's just go over the stuff. Rimuru mode. I've never actually done this in an actual run, but you start with Absorb and Dissolve because you're a slime, obviously. You get electricity resistance, pain nullification, physical attack resistance, pierce resistance, thermal fluctuation, and water attack. So a bunch of goodies. Start with Great Sage and start with Predator. That's just going to go in a bar. We're going to start eating things almost instantly. Danger Sense, Magic Sense. I'm still going to train that up. We apparently got a Water Spirit by default. So this is like the whole Spirit thing. Spirit Tree Blessing. An intrinsic blessing skill that grants vitality and spiritual reinforcement. It's from Tensura Nightmares. It does not have an in-game wiki. I did add this. I don't remember exactly what the add-on's called. I'll have to double check that real quick. Oh, it's just called Tensura Skill Wiki. That's okay. It's pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, and also this is the thing. In hardcore, the thing up here actually has like these vines and whatnot covering, so that's kind of cool. I've never actually seen that before. But anyways, water manipulation to start. Oh yeah, Great Sage, meaning I get magic sense in like 5 clicks or 6 clicks, something like that. So actually, I won't. I need to eat something first. I don't have enough magicules. So there's that. I'm going to put that on a bar because I kind of want to just learn it. Pollen Garden is like an extra line there. Resistances, self-regen is on. I think that's basically it for starting stuff. Our goal here, one, just survive. Survive for as long as possible. That's like big goal. Um, Analysis. Did I keep Mimicry? There was an add-on to make Mimicry work. I think I was having some problems and was like messing with things, and I think I ended up removing it and forgot to add it back in. So I might adjust that. Basically, it would just let us become like an actual slime. It like pairs right up with like remorphed or whatever. I could probably eat a giant centipede, but I'm scared. Isolation removes effects. Predation. Let's just run this way. Get magic sense very quickly. So at this point, are we lagging already? No, this dragon peacock just decided he was, huh? Huh? Why did a dragon peacock have fireball? Um, huh? I mean, this is cool. This is really, really cool. That's very nice to have in game. I don't have to go hunting for it. Why did that dragon peacock just give me fireball? Tensura Plundering does make it so that random mobs can have unique skills, but I don't think it makes them have random spectral magic. Huh. That one's weird. Um, Also, I cannot currently use... Oh yeah, I'm not in water, and I don't have a water spirit. I'm chosen by water, but I do not have a water spirit and don't have any way to have water on me all the time. So, Magic Sense just needs us to get this. I think we're into just average human Monster Hunter. Get 1,000 EP and all that good stuff. So we're in basically try to survive mode right now. I need to go get some gear. I need to try and avoid any big bads. Thankfully, it looks like I got fairly lucky on the spawn in this world. So I didn't get any like dire wolf packs or blade tigers right away. There was a couple giant centipedes but I managed to get away. So far, so good. Way luckier than either of my 2 test worlds. And sadly, I do believe that I more or less immediately just need to go caving, because we're going to need something. Iron gear at least, iron tools. As a slime, we're a little bit harder to hit, we're a little bit smaller target, we can dodge and dive and whatnot, but it does mean we're a little bit slower. So, escaping stuff is going to be harder. We need some way to make sure we survive. So, grab a little bit of extra wood, and then I think I'm going caving. Let's keep and try my cave right over there. This is my first time really doing a hardcore series. Ugh. Okay, we are having a little bit of lag. Hopefully that's not too bad. So yeah, this is here. I've never really done much with hardcore. Hold on, I should predation all of that stuff until I get a good weapon, because that does go into the stomach. Also, did I forget to adjust Tensura's sound thing on here? I did. Let's put that down to like 50 real quick. So, into the caves I go, just being super, super careful. Don't run into... I mean, caves are fine. Like, it's going to be zombies, it's going to be skeletons. As long as I'm careful and I, like, try to dodge, we should be fine. Yeah, skeleton arrows can probably do enough damage to end up hurting us through physical resistance, but hopefully it'll be manageable with self-regen. So, I do not have a backpack. I actually need to make a crafting table. sometimes I get, like, over-reliant on mods I have in one series, and I forgot I don't have them in the next. A lot more lag than I was expecting for, like, just starting out. So, mining reasons should be fine, just need to eat a couple more things, right? Current MP is 1,000. Yeah, there we go. And no, yeah, Magic Sense you actually need to master before you can toggle it, so I'm just gonna have to keep holding that down. So, let me get to work with mining. I'm going to try my best just to avoid anything. All mobs and just, like, hide in corners and little caves that are safe. Huh. What is... What is that? I don't have anything for Zoom yet. What are you? Um... Is that an otherworlder already? What am I... am I about to die? Probably. Where... Where did you go? Weak Shinro. Huh. You must be Mysticism? I have no idea who this is. Uh... Are you auto-hostile? Who's Shinro Nakuba? Um... This is probably a bad idea. Whatever it is, I just ate them. And did anything go in the stomach? No, I didn't get the diamond sword. Who's Shinro Nakuba? Uh, oh, did the game just crash when I tried to use JEI? We good? Shinro Nakuba. Shinro Yusei, Shinji. Huh. You're not showing up there. Can I search, like, weak? I can't use summon commands, so that won't help. No idea who that was. Never seen them before. I assume they're probably mysticism or something. Because I think that does add some mobs still, or at least it used to add one or two. No idea. Anyways, I have not done any mining yet, really. I just got distracted by a name tag that I did not recognize and was very scared of. Thankfully, wasn't too much of a problem with predation. Oh yeah, I forgot how good Predator could be really early on. One, I'm not really worried about any opponents. It's like a two-shot across the board. And two, after just a single Enderman, a single zombie, a single skeleton, and a single spider, I'm already up to over 2,000 EP. So that should make things a little bit easier. I'm going to attempt to go Metal Slime, Demon Slime, I believe. That's probably going to be the easier way. Because, like, getting to True Demon Lord with only 10 HP is not going to go well. Although, of course, I can just use slime cores, though I don't have a great way to get access to those. I'm going to need to go grind a bunch of slimes to make sure of this. I did attempt to add in this add-on. I did. So this is probably going to be my easiest way to get slime cores eventually. I use predation should be able to more relatively easily take care of a supermassive slime eventually. And then use that, grind a bunch of slime cores, and then from there, use it to up my max HP, basically become a supermassive slime, and then become Metal Slime True Demon Lord. It's probably our progression we're looking at. Uh, sure. It looks like we more or less have, like, the idea of, like, what our pathway is going to look like. Still gonna be a little bit risky, because not exactly super strong right now. Any mistakes will probably get us killed. I did not mean to kill the bat, but we have Sense Heat Wave now. And also, Predator is already basically mastered. I forgot how good Great Sage is. There's that. Anyways, I only have a little bit of iron. I'm gonna need way more, but looking relatively safe at the moment. Also, I should go clear that mine shaft. It might have some artifacts for us. And in fact, Ancient Artifacts is in again, so if we can get one of those early on, that would be really, really good, because we should be able to get most. I say we can get most. We can get some unique skills, probably. Tensura Plundering lets goblins and whatnot have them. So if we can use Predator, or we can get Gluttony, we can use it to copy some extra skills. And then hopefully we'll get like a goblin subordinate with like commander or something so that we can use the upgraded Amaterasu uh, artifact. Although that is just commander boosted. It wouldn't boost an upgraded version of it from Nightmares. So might be something we have to keep in mind. Also, let's just do this. This actually makes mining a little bit easier too, even if it's pretty limited range at the moment. But anyways, I'm just rambling. I'm just mining still. It's only been a few minutes. Okay, I just figured I'd come back to the mine shaft. I did clear one chest already. Oh, we got the kunai schematic. We now have 3 magic mirrors that I'm probably never going to use anyways. I guess I'll take the torches. Use that. What do you do again? Teleports the owner to the spawn point if it's... that's definitely an one. Oh yeah, the Hunter's Belt. This is the one that boosts subordinates, isn't it? Oh yeah, it is. This is the one. This is the one that made me sad that Relics wasn't in the last series. But I guess we have it now. And we got the Onion Ring, which does give us a little bit of speed boost while mining, so it's something. Nothing too exciting though. Anyways, this looks like a Spiner spawner below us. Any more chests? I probably should have switched out to zeros. Oh, hey, look, we got poison. Because we saw in the last series, zeros is actually really good for Tensura for some reason. Like, it seems to have some stuff that just is nicer for finding stuff. Like, it tells you which ones are direwolves, which ones are tempest stars. This is a zombie spawner, I think. What is this? I thought it was a zombie spawner, maybe it's not. Oh, hey, look, we already mastered Predator. That's easy enough. Locks. What exactly am I looking at? What is this? Like, this obviously isn't something like supernatural, or supernatural. It's not supposed to be here. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like there's actually anything in there, but it's definitely not a normal part of a mine shaft. Weird. It's whatever. It doesn't look like it's anything important. Anyways, I just keep getting distracted from actually finding iron. I need enough iron for at least an armor set and the tool set, so I need to buckle down and actually get that. Okay, I apparently do need to be careful. I am still definitely capable of taking damage from skeletons and zombies. Ended up getting jumped by a small horde of them and had to like maneuver my way about. So we're not super safe down here. It is probably still safer than being above ground. But relatively decent grinding. I think this is how I did my grinding in the first 121 series, wasn't it? I literally spent like an hour in a mine just running around. So it's definitely gonna end up in like a very similar situation, aren't we? Like this is probably just the best place to be for now. Although I'm not gonna get any extra resistances or anything like that. If I want to get actual progress, I'm gonna need to get above ground and find some mobs with like actual resistances to steel or actual good skills. Plus, I'm going to need to keep working on getting EP up, which again, easier above ground. I should eat an Enderman first chance I get for Shadow Motion and for like a big EP chunk. So yeah, we're definitely we're definitely in starter mode. We're in a lot of danger if we try to do anything too important. But with Predator, I do feel a little bit safer towards, like, at least, like, leech lizards, hound dogs, and all those ones. I think I can deal with those relatively no problem. Direwolves, evil centipedes, black spiders, all those ones, those are probably a different story. Ooh, I really hope that's a mimic. Please be a mimic. I currently have the ancient artifacts relic set to, like, the normal rarity. Like, in the last series, I ended up, like, boosting them because they were a little bit lower odds than I was really hoping for. But since this one, we don't have to find them starting from scratch, it shouldn't be as big a deal. So there's that. Any other goodies? The roller skates, I don't like that one. That one's just extra charm slots. The other one's better. Okay. So we found one of those at least. Hopefully we'll get Observer relatively quickly, so that should, so that we can find those more reliably. But I have like a stack of iron or so, or a little bit under now. That's probably enough to get us going, though I'm going to stay under here for just a little bit longer. Okay, so full iron gear acquired, I got a shield, and I'm actually getting close to mastering Spirit Tree Blessing. I completely forgot the weird the weird bird that gave us Fireball. Oh, oh, you know what? This thing probably costs like 10k to cast. I only have 2k, so I can't really use that yet. I'm gonna grab those diamonds down there. Also, the slime super jump. I've never actually shown this off in a video. I've never truly played as a slime before. So, when you hold R, this is your racial ability as a slime. It used to be a thing where you would just like charge it up by holding space, but they changed it. There's also a trial down here. I figured there might be something, but hadn't actually found it yet. Like, you charge it up and super slime jump. It's pretty funny. Like, I've only used it 3 times now. You just saw one of them. I think I used it 2 times before. It should be pretty handy for, like, getting out of places. And I did just see an Enderman on the map, and then they disappeared. Of course they did. Am I on water stealing, or is that just, like, kind of finicky, like, making the water invisible when you cast a skill through it? It looks like when you use this skill, you have to be a little bit careful. It's a little bit finicky, and it causes some, like, visual glitches where, like, blocks disappear, but they don't actually. But anyways, I don't really want to spend much more time underground. I do kind of want to go up to the surface and just see if we can get anything going. I'm going to make my way up. It should only take a moment. While I'm working on it, Spirit Tree Blessing will only take a moment as well. And then we're gonna get to see what this thing does. Based on its description, an intrinsic build blessing skill that grants vitality and spiritual reinforcement. That makes me assume it's gonna be like a mode like dragon mode or something, and that it's going to like boost armor and like give you spiritual status or something. It made me blind, but because it just hit the random chance thing. Actually, let me go pull up the Tensura Nightmares wiki. I know they have one, and I kind of want to know exactly what this thing does. Or okay, just activating it doesn't work. It's not a toggle. It doesn't have another mode. Spirit Tree Blessing. Yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't appear to actually be doing anything. Ah, this is Tensura Nightmares, right? Um, Yeah, TR Nightmare. It's not on the wiki. I guess this is just like a work in progress thing. You can acquire it, but it doesn't work yet because they don't have any info on it either. That's a little bit sad. I was excited to try out something new, but oh well, let's just make our way to the surface and hope we'll be all right for now. Surface is just up ahead. Nighttime is actually safer in Tensura. Like, most of these scary things actually spawn more commonly in the day, like hound dogs and whatnot. Dire wolves and whatnot are more common during the day. Strength, I still need to learn. Self-regen poison, might as well put it on. Strength, telepathy, danger sense, mimicry. Um, Analyze living entities. Oh, interesting. Maybe I don't have to add in the Tensura Mimicry add-on if Nightmares let you do it too. So, cool. Anyways, Barghasts. I'm probably strong enough to take down a Bargus with a Predator and a Hound Dog. Just get above them. Yep, simple enough just to do that. 3670. 3670 goes up to, oh yeah, almost 1,000. Evil centipedes are a little bit scarier. Like, their paralysis breath, it will probably do a decent chunk of damage to me. And, like, I think they'll actually do damage faster than Predator does, and obviously they have more HP. So let's just head off in this way. I wish I had, like, some sort of flight skill or something already, or kind of wish I'd put back in immersive aircraft. That would have been nice, but oh well, we're gonna have to find, like, an actual in-mod way to do it. think we're safe. Planes tend to be relatively safe, especially during the nighttime. And I keep using the keybinds from the last series. J is my journey maps thing. Enter is zeros. Obviously, we had some stuff there. I think that's a goblin village if I'd run the other direction, but they probably won't have much for us right now anyways. Fairy village, safe enough. So I'm just gonna head off on this way. Oh, we got some leech lizards. Almost called them Geosaurus. um, so hey, look, I got Sense Heat Source. Oh, there's one. Um, okay, that was scarier than I was hoping for. We got a decent chunk of EP out of it based on the skills we just got. And I was expecting to be able to handle that better than I did. Let's see, we just got Coercion, Farsight, and whatnot. Coercion's going to be kind of important, just for, like, extra long-range damage, because I think it technically does more than Predator, it just doesn't have extra effects. So there's that. A recover for a moment, and then kind of do want to keep going that direction. Oh, actually, let's go eat the Enderman first, but it's going to be easier said than done if it's going to keep spawning those in my path. Super jump past them might be okay, but they're obviously faster than I am. Yeah, I might have to choose a different direction, because I forgot. It turned daytime at, like, the worst possible time here. Wow, I am already overconfident, apparently. Like, that was a bad decision, apparently. Do not attack an Enderman unless you're prepared to fight an Enderman. Might as well just turn some of this stuff on. Shadow motion will be nice to train for later. But anyways, let's just continue on. I'm just gonna go this way, I guess. Like, skirt around the plains and, like, go this way on the other side of the river and, like, get to the same place. Let's just see. I'm gonna avoid fights for the time being. Obviously, we need to EP grind, but that's scary. And let's just find some goodies. Like, if we can find a village, or if we can find, like, some sort of hideout that I can clear and take over. Some sort of base of operations is, like, kind of high priority. Ooh, that was scary. There's a blade tiger on the map, and for a split second I thought it had me. It walked a couple blocks forwards towards me. So that was almost run over immediately. Okay, weak Shinro Nakuba. Who are you? Last time you weren't auto-hostile. So I should be able to go F3 and look at your, like, mod tags and whatnot. Of course, I don't have Whale or whatever the current version is called, so I can't just look that way. Of course, there's also a leech lizard right on the other side of you. Yep, it's going to make this a little bit difficult. Actually, I don't, like, specifically have to just use Predator for this. I can just hit you with an axe. Oh, yes. Also of note, I almost forgot about this. I do actually put in a gear evolution add-on so that normal gear can evolve into Tensura gear and, like, get stronger and stronger. I figured it might be a nice change of pace. I've used one originally in, like, a previous series, but I haven't done it in a while. And leech lizard. There we go. That was scary. Those things are way scarier than I was thinking. And now there's a dire wolf. No way I can safely go look at this guy's mod tags. Also, every time I get near you, you make a scary noise. Um, I forgot. F3 is, like, finicky, and there's, like, huge lines of text, and, like, somewheres in there is, like, a mod tag. I would need to, like, catch him somewhere safe where nothing else can reach us in order to actually look at that. Otherwise, I'm just constantly going to get rushed, and there's nothing I can do. Like, I do not have enough time to look. That might be a mysticism mod. I'll look. Um, that direwolf totally has my number. Yep, we are in Run for Our Lives mode right now. I might have to go underground again just to have a chance, because that leech lizard's on her tail, and I think if I stop swimming, the direwolf might catch up, so I guess cave diving we go again. That might be our only way of surviving. I mean, a single leech lizard on its own I can deal with, just like this. Sort of. There we go. Wind cutter. Huh. The Tensura Plundering should give random mobs random, unique skills. That's how that's worked. It's only supposed to be otherworlders and goblins and whatnot, though, as far as I can tell. So I'm not sure why it's giving random aspectual magics to, like, random, like, leech lizards and whatnot. I mean, I'm not going to knock it. I think I can actually afford Wind Cutter. Wind Cutter's not that expensive. Oh yeah, I can actually use this one. Okay, that's going to be a big help. No idea why I got it, but I'm going to make use of every advantage I have. Because, like, obviously, we are in run and gun, try to survive mode, and that's not exactly going well right now. Thankfully, Absorb and Dissolve for MP recovery. Predator is like a good weapon and a good grinding mode. Leech Lizard didn't catch our scent. This might make a good base of operations. It shouldn't spawn. Oh, why did the Vargas catch our scent there? That was weird. I didn't see it, and all of a sudden it was right on our tail. This thing, it's probably not going to be as easy to clear out as I was thinking. I think I think the zombies and whatnot in here have like boosts of some kind, like a lot of extra HP and damage. So it's not exactly easy to deal with, but like Tensura mobs wouldn't spawn on it. So sure, I think this place will do for the time being at least. Well, let's just try and get a look inside. Avoid the direwolf over there. And curses. Let's see. I do not have a backpack. I do need to go kill some. I do need to go get some leather for that. What is this place? Oh yeah, I forgot the Dungeons Arise things are like a little bit weird, and like they don't work like proper advancements. They'll just appear and disappear. Oh, you know what? I think I made my base in one of these in like a test world I was running, or like one of my, or like something like recent. Like I've definitely been and lived in one of these structures before. I might have actually been in a previous Tensura series. So this has got some food in it, a potion of some kind. There's our stairs upwards. Anything else on this floor? Doesn't look like it. Predator goes through walls. So we should be perfectly fine. Yeah, Wind Cutter doesn't. Predator does. It's short range, obviously, so I have to be a little bit extra, a little bit risky trying to get close enough. There's that. Uh-oh. Oh, there's that. How exactly am I going to go break that spawner with these things constantly spawning? Magic Sense Mastered. There we go. So, scratch one. It's going to have relics in it, not artifacts, apparently. So, we're probably not going to get anything we actually care about, like ancient artifacts-wise, but it should be something. I'm just going to need to take this very slowly, clear it room by room, using Predator to go through walls and whatnot. Let's see, we have another spawner here. For some reason, I was expecting that thing to drop like these spirit crystals from the Paragliders mod. Like it's like Tensura, not Tensura based, like Legend of Zelda. Like you get these spirit crystals for extra HP and MP and stamina and whatnot. No idea why I was expecting that to drop it. I definitely haven't used that mod in a while, but I don't even know if that mod has a 121 version. But whatever. Anyways, there's this floor cleared. It looks like there's one more floor above us. And the staircase is over here. Or maybe I haven't full cleared it. What's in here? That's just another balcony. So I'm assuming there's some spawners up here. Gold, other goodies. Don't really need bread, but I guess we stick at 18, not 20, so it's helpful in some way. That's also relics, not artifacts. Down here is... Oh, I guess we did see that staircase and just ignored it. Or I just didn't process that it was a staircase. Anything actually useful or anything else we need to worry about? Or do we just have our base of operations? Okay, it looks like there's at least one more spawner up here. Why is there a frog? Oh, you're riding on the frog. Oh, I feel bad about the frog now. I'm assuming that was like the boss of the castle. Probably had like a super boosted bow, so it's a good thing I managed to do that undamaged. Um, but it looks like we have one more ladder up, a couple little side rooms. This place is full of blast furnaces, so that's pretty good. Make good use of those for smelting reasons. I guess that thing wasn't like the boss of the place. It just must have spawned up here and then fell down. So it looks like we have full control of the place now. One more thing just fell downstairs. We'll clear that in a moment. But I think we effectively have our base of operations. So let me get some chests together, just drop some of this random nonsense off. Double check I didn't miss anything important in any chest, but it looks like it's mostly just some like assorted food stuff. Okay, so I rested upstairs in a bag. So this is our spawn point. Might as well carry a magic mirror just to get back here faster. And this is actually going to be one of those series where teleporting to between waypoints just isn't going to be a thing. And in fact, probably isn't even allowed. So temp base for now is going to be what this is. And just to double check this. Goes to waypoint. Yeah, you can't. There's no cheating, which means I can't even do that if I wanted to. Okay, there's another goblin village up there. And honestly, before we end off, let's just try to clear out the airship as well. That thing should have plenty of, like, I think, like, blocks of coal and redstone and iron. So, like, some basic stuff, maybe an artifact or two, so it's probably going to be worth it. Of course, everything inside comes out of spawners, and therefore isn't going to give much reward EP-wise, but better than nothing. So let's just see. There it is. Of course, I just left a bunch of random blocks behind that I would have used to get up there. Also, need to get some leather as well. So if I see any cows, they gotta go. So, last things before we end off on today. Let's just avoid you. Of course, there's a cow over there. Can I make it over without dealing with these things? Yes, wind cutter. Already mastered it. Thank you, Great Sage. Is there something boosting mastery rate for stuff like that? Besides Great Sage? Because, I mean, Great Sage is obviously great, but it's usually not that good. Like, I know also boosting rates for actually using it on a mob as well. I don't know, that still felt like it trained up faster than it should have. Anyways, go get some leather, avoid anything too bad, hopefully. Also, I think as a slime, we have a slight debuff to our damage, because it does not feel like I'm hitting anywhere as near as hard as I, like, technically should be. Is it really gonna... Oh, you're kidding me. I need 4 leather and it gave me 2 off of 4 cows. Aw, come on, game. Anyways, backpack, high priority. I still have all the string I need. Thankfully, there were beds in that place, so I didn't have to make one. Make wool with all the... Really, game? Come on. Anyways, yeah, surprisingly going pretty well. Ego of Great Sage has been acquired. Oh, yeah. I forgot this was a thing, but Tensura Nightmare lets some unique skills at least gain egos. I have no idea how it works. I just know it's a thing. Obviously, we just had Ego of Great Sage pop up. Ability, is it like something I can look at? Like, can I look at like Great Sage? Tensura Nightmare. There's obviously, is there something to actually look at this? ST, Tensura, TR Nightmare, check Evo conditions, check Soul, Deal Maker, Domicile Store, Dragon Name, Einherjar, Yar. Evolution, Get Ego, Ardendris. Get Ego for Wise. Skill, Great Sage. Name, not available or Great Sage. Social points, 0. Admiration, 0. Animosity, 0. Wisdom, label, Wise. Max social, 250. And you can see its owner. Okay, that seems pretty cool. Somehow, we gain admiration points with our skill. I.e., Great Sage eventually just kind of grew to love Rimuru. You could see that, like, yeah. Like, you could see with, like, the interactions between Rimuru and Great Sage / Raphael. Like, some sort of friendship between the two, obviously. I have no idea how it works in the mod, but I really, really can't wait to see it, because, oh my goodness, that sounds awesome. Anyways, do we even... Yeah, we might as well clear the thing out anyways. Let's see, I forget. These ones don't tend to have much in the much in the way of great loot, but as I said, some basic resources would go a long way right now. Let me through. Thank you. Also, it's close quarters. Notice, new skill acquired, coercion, integrating data. Oh, Great Sage is actually talking to us now. Oh my goodness, it's such a great little detail. I'm curious. Would Great Sage actually... I don't know if it's actually going to be a thing, but like in order to save us... Oh, something up there had heat nullification. In order to save us from like a disintegration or something, would Great Sage actually like use up Gluttony and then attempt to reacquire it? Like, do we have that whole system in here? I really want the answer to be yes, because that is awesome. But I don't know, so it's something we're gonna have to look into more. I don't know if I have a use for nether quartz, but might as well take some of it at least. Don't think I care about anything else at the moment. I should come get the coal blocks out of this place as well, but that's less important than like some other loot stuff. Is this place actually gonna get us anything useful, or am I just like misremembering or like thinking of something else? I can actually go under tripwires because I'm only like half a block tall. Oh, that's pretty great. I love that. I didn't realize that was a thing. Yeah, let's use Wind Cutter here a little bit more often as well, just because I don't really need to eat everything with Predator, and this is just higher damage more reliably. So, yeah, a little bit of iron, a little bit of redstone, a couple other goodies, but it's not looking like I'm actually going to get anything out of here. Like, I saw one of the hunter's things, the hunter belt, but no other artifacts, no relics, no nothing of great importance, I guess. Oh, Battle Well Manual, never mind. I just had to keep complaining, I guess. Don't care about anything else in there. One of those was enchanted iron pants. Probably could have taken those. Notice, new skill acquired. Aura Sword, integrating data. Aura Sword is now available to learn. Oh, it's such a small little detail, but I love it so much. Like, just being able to interact in some way with Great Sage is pretty cool. No, yeah. Anyways, it looks like this place didn't have anything for us, really. But that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. I don't know if I should look... Oh, yeah, I think there's actually something, like, hidden in the wall here. So, like, if you manage to... Wait, no, there's nothing attaching that. I was thinking there might be, like, some sort of, like, hidden puzzle in this thing, but now... I'm not sure. It looks like most of these things are, like, supposed to carry redstone to, like, different items nearby, but they don't. Anyways, I don't know if I should actually look into, like, the whole ecosystem or try to figure it out, like, just on my own, just while exploring. Because, on the one hand, I want to know how to gain admiration with Great Sage, because good stuff's going to happen when I do. On the other hand, oh, hey, look, we already have some social points. Oh, you know what? That makes me assume that social points, at least, are like interaction points, quote unquote. Like, the more the skill activates, the more you interact with said skill, you're gonna get social points. Like, I stole those skills. How many skills did I steal? It was 3, right? Yeah, coercion. Coercion was learned. Heat nullification was stolen, and Aura Sword was acquired. So that's 3. I'm assuming it's 5 social points per skill, like, acquired in some way. I'm not sure what that was. I think I'm glad it's gone now. So I'm assuming we gain social points just by, like, copying, stealing, acquiring skills. That would be my assumption. And then we're gonna get admiration points somehow. Um, Not really sure yet. Oh yeah, slime jump. I don't have to go all the way around, just do that. But anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. So I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, Omello, It Me, Sammy Lawrence, Logan Anderson, Kyle Coette, Nando Lang, and Egg Salad. Thank you all so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.